God, what?
What?
My advancements got reset in Minecraft. No, this is terrible. Most of them it's not an issue, but there's a couple that are like real assholes to get back. I didn't have all of them. Come on, man.
The fuck is this guy?
I'm sad.
Berate him.
Do it yourself.
No. Now we could start without him, but
No, because
Where did these cows? Okay.
I really don't want to have a thing where it's like he shows up late and he's like, "Hey guys, what I missed?" And we have to stop mid fucking whatever we're doing and be like, "Okay, so here's what happened."
yeah, but what if he's a fucking hour and a half late again?
I mean, I don't know.
Up. Undertale. Virus. Avert the water.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah! Yeah!
I got 5 pieces of candy. I got a chocolate bar. I got a quarter. I got a rock.
I got a rock.
Am I the asshole for doing 51 questions?
Well, folks, about that.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I got an AC 130 above.
this is
Ladies and gentlemen.
What?
We got it.
We got him.
Let's see if they can kill me. Let's see how long it takes.
Put yourself in God mode and then try that.
Oh, it's not gonna take them very long.
It's in fucking Avon? Oh my god, that's actual AIDS.
Oh, it's gonna take them a while.
Let's go buy fucking...
There you go.
I just don't want to get on any highways, though, because highways are fucking nasty.
What are you talking about?
Talking about fucking stuff. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Why are you
Really?
fucking?
No.
Where's that?
My buddy's having a birthday at fucking Evans Event Center, and it's in Avon, which kill me.
I'm gonna pretend like I know what that is and say, "Oh no, that sucked."
Oh no.
So this is what I've been working on.
Monday.
It's
What the hell is this? Oh. Holy shit.
loading. Normal Minecraft things, right?
Normal Minecraft thing.
Just as one does.
Yep. No?
I
And they
finally
get
got that shulker farm working, Bomber.
I'll be right back.
So
There he goes.
it gives me like an absurd amount of shulkers. So I have half a double chest. So one full chest of shulker shell. Not shulker boxes, shulker shell.
Jesus Christ.
So 64 times 3 times 9.
You know, I can't do that in my head.
I can't either. 1,728 plus 5.
Oh my
so,
god.
So 1733, just casually, and that's just what I'm not currently using and what is sitting in my chest.
Oh my god.
What does it sound like he pulled out a Glock?
Because he did.
No, it's a.
Why does he have a Glock to pull out?
I don't know.
It's not a Glock.
Mm-hmm.
I have an entire chest, double chest, full of shulker boxes of stone.
Shit.
It's not a gun.
I didn't say it wasn't a gun.
It's just not a Glock.
It's just not a
That's
Glock.
a gun. Yes.
It's not that specific Glock.
It's not that
Did you actually get tongue-tied?
I can't speak. I
don't want to talk about it.
You sound like Team 4-Star version of Mr. Satan.
It's fine. It's fine. Doesn't bother me. Bothers me a lot. That one's still great! Hey, Sal! What?
Avenging.
I could be your mommy.
Yeah, Junior.
Hey, Vegeta. Hey, Vegeta.
I'm haunting you.
Wow. This feeling. Pride in someone
It's
else.
incredible.
Too bad
my
it's over.
God, he's
It's
so
overcome by all this
goddamn
unseemly rage.
I
I feel like I do a pretty decent nap.
am death. Oh my god, he's so fucking cool.
Goddamn cool.
But he's so stupid.
But how are you gonna get in there and save him? It's not like in. Did he forget that he can do that? Yeah. Hey, Sal. What?
No, did he forget that he can do that? Father's an idiot.
I'm just gonna grab my friend here real quick. Hey guys, see ya.
I'm just the Broly movie. Mercenary Tao, did you blow up South Galaxy?
Oh my goodness.
Censor me.
Or a better one. The fuck's a condom?
Welcome to the first part of the D&D podcast where we just quote Team
Oh,
4-Star.
we're live. Oh shit.
I knew we were live.
We go live at
I always
6.
assumed we were live.
We always go live at 6.
We're always alive at 6. Until then, we're dead.
Yep.
Yep.
We only exist at 6 on Saturdays.
We are all skeletons, you see. We reanimate at the same time every week.
Except for Soul. He reanimates whenever the fuck he feels like it.
Yeah.
But only on Saturdays. And non-denominational holidays.
You just hear the dry bone sound off in the corner, followed by the Discord chun.
Hold on, I need to fucking find that.
In my campaign, there was a bit for a while that Soul lived inside of Devin's walls. I don't remember how it started, but whenever he would join, he'd be like, "Sorry, I was trouble getting through your walls today," or something.
Your
Like that. That's... I don't remember how it started, but it was always a great bit.
Turn of
Who
the
the fuck is he?
boner. I don't fucking know, man. This guy stinks. He's smelly.
We give him 20 more minutes. If he's not here, we start without him. If he joins and asks what the fuck happened, we're not gonna tell him.
We're gonna be playing with 2 out of our 4 player characters. That seems
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I can.
It's fine. It's fine. Doesn't bother me.
I already play for Froblin half of the time.
Doesn't bother me.
I
Bothers me
literally
a lot.
just DM'd him. Where are you? And he said late. I said no way.
Boof!
Crazy.
Wow! Oh!
Where are you? I'm late. No way. Really?
That's like saying, "Where are you?" Not there. Really? Wow, I didn't.
What are you?
notice.
An idiot sandwich.
Okay, Mr.
Server
Ramsey.
settings. Here we go. That's what I want. Just fucking soundboard.
I know you said Ramsey, but like at first I thought you said Ramby, and I'm like, what the fuck?
There we go. That's better.
Okay, Mr. Ramlethal.
God damn it. God.
No.
Piece of fucking.
I don't know who Randy is, so I was making a Ramlethal joke.
Anytime you,
Are you
anytime
are
you
you
hear the word-
secretly Ramlethal?
God, no.
You're not a giant ferret or weasel. Or
Okay,
whatever
yeah,
it
no,
is?
I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about the ferret. Here's what I picture. Here's what I see when I hear the word Ramlethal.
Pretty girl with gigantic weapons.
The fucking scum of the earth.
I have no idea who she is.
She's from Guilty Gear.
I have no idea what that is.
That's unfortunate.
You're unfortunate.
What? Oh, he's online. He might be here.
Motherfucker.
We can only hope.
What does this button do?
You made yourself a circle.
Nice.
What'd you do?
Oh, you must have done a soundboard, but I have your soundboard muted.
Did you do a soundboard?
I'm doing a soundboard.
Yes, he's doing soundboards.
That's funny.
Thank you.
Nice car.
Oh, fuck you. And the soundboard's getting muted again.
I only did. Yeah, I'm muting him as well. I was like, I only did the one thing once each, and then I was done. And then he did another one. I'm like, yup, and he's getting muted.
It's just the Angry Birds theme.
No.
You're not allowed. This is why we can't have nice things.
I'm gonna get fucking copyrighted.
Fucking love you.
I feel like Mr. Popo dealing with Vegeta. What do you think, Black Man? Say that again and I'll bitch slap you off this
A
tower.
new hand touches the beacon. A new hand
Sharp inhale,
touches the
sharp
beacon.
backhand.
That's a sharpen. I need to get Eliza Peace.
Oh, fuck.
What?
It's very loud.
Yeah, I didn't
You're
hear.
very loud.
I wasn't the one who said it. If you're gonna sick a Trask on anyone this campaign, it should be me.
I already tried to fight the Tarrasque once. It did not go well.
My point still stands.
Dog.
Dog.
Dog. Dog.
God. Let me stream another game while we wait. Welcome to
Hello.
Cards.
Hello, hello. I'd like to welcome to your new job at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
I forget how this character plays.
And I don't fucking know.
You cast Wish, and then you wish that the enemy was dead. And then
Oh
you
my
continue
god,
on.
that is 4 events back to back. I could get through this with minimal
Oh,
combat.
also, one thing that Devin pointed out to me, Bomber, that I didn't realize in my campaign, or I realized it, but I forgot about it.
Mm-hmm.
There's one part of the Simulacrum spell that I out of character forgot, but canonically means that you're gonna have an even worse time with your life. The Simulacrum
I hate
has
you.
half the amount of health that the normal version does. So the magic barrier item will be the same, but the health will be doubled.
I wanna die.
Stuff going down. I'm gonna be a bit
When,
late.
when he said that, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Y'all get gold in exchange for damage.
Alright.
Shit. What'd I get? Start a combat draw. Hell yeah! We're making bank. soon he'll fucking show.
He says stuff's going down. He's
I
gonna
don't
be a
think so.
little late.
How's a little? How little is a little?
I don't fucking know.
Fuck, he didn't even say. I'm not getting any good cards. Then again, I don't know what's good cards for this character.
Pokemon.
That'll work. I played it wrong. No, I didn't. We're good.
Have you
Ooh,
played?
Skeleton. Goodbye, skeleton.
I'm not taking Heavy Blade.
You said you don't know how to play this fucking character. I made this character.
Do you actually?
Yeah, it's one of the characters I play mostly whenever I play this game.
It doesn't hurt me. I'll take it. Upgrade another strike.
All right, let's start. Fuck it. Yeah, we're not gonna be doing the. Not gonna get to college for a second.
Okay.
I believe. Well, if Bomber would, you know.
What?
There
I'm
we,
done?
There we go. That's that. Wonderful.
Fuck
I
you.
could smooch you, but I won't because that's a homosexual act.
Hey, Batman. You know what else?
Also, because Bomber's ace and arrow.
Hold on. Where is
Alright.
it? Who is it?
All
Where is it?
aboard the train.
Okay. Where we last left off,
We were right up by the dungeon.
the camera kind of zooms back into our heroes. Hold on, let me turn off my lights because this is not good mood lighting. That's better. I feel more at home now. Okay.
Chat breads is stinky.
I didn't take my headphones off, you fucking
How
moron.
could you, Bomber, how could you?
As
Bomber's a bad friend.
we pop back into our heroes, they are all
Pop
kind of
into,
sitting in
please.
this mushroom grove with a couple of new faces, well, one new face, as the entire group just kind of stands around each other with Wisterian and Sumner off talking to the mushrooms to see if they can't get a shortcut out of here. So,
Cool.
what's the deal? What are you guys doing?
Canonical diversion.
Exactly.
Typhon is definitely going to be recounting everything that has happened up to this point. But it's a bit more strange because he's saying it much more like, or he's speaking of the events much more factually, not really like embellishing them at all like Humula would. He's basically saying, okay, so this happened, then this happened, then this happened.
Mm-hmm.
What is interesting is well, not only with like the more I get not apathetic is not the right term.
Monotone?
Yeah, well, monotone, more of like a clinical view of it where it's just like very matter of fact. But yeah, none of it is emotionally charged whatsoever. It's very just like matter of fact, here's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose I'm not gonna like sit down and explain or like recount everything that's happened because I've done that I feel like at least 4 times.
Yep.
But I suppose we can catch on to the tail end of this retelling where Typhon basically concludes with saying, that is everything that I can recall that has happened up to this point. Talking to Lenora.
Wow, I'm impressed. You've gone through so much uh, stuff, I guess, for...
Shit is the word you were looking for.
It?
I
I said shit.
Yeah.
yes.
Not
We have
yet.
been.
Probably gonna have some of those tacos later. You know, eat the leftovers, that kind of thing. Sorry, my father walked in.
You're good. Oh. Yes, we have been through a lot.
Well, what's your guys' next plan of attack?
I am.
Well, Sumner had mentioned he wanted to go to fucking visit his old college, apparently, which is something apparently all of us have to go to
Oh,
visit.
well, I'd love to join you. What's the name of the college?
Did Sumner ever mention it? I feel like he just called it college.
He called it Minotaur College.
Yeah, I have no idea then.
Hmm.
I could not tell you if my life depended on it, but it's somewhere near here.
Okay. I don't have too much frame of reference, but I know somebody in a well, where are we? That is a good question that I
We're
should probably start
currently
with.
in the Underdark.
Oh. Okay. I do have a connection with somebody in a city somewhere here.
If they're still alive.
If they're still alive, yes. How long has
It's
it
a
been
very
since I
big if.
died?
It has been approximately 2 years.
2 years?
Yes.
Goodness me.
Well, does that include the time that we were, or you guys were in the Fey Realm?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. I'm very yawny
To be
today.
to be more precise, it has been roughly 2 years and 2 months.
2 months. Well, I was going to be scared that my plants were dead, but I think the giant lizard really was going to do that anyway.
That
Of all
seems
of
like
the
a
things for you to be
reasonable-
worried about when you first wake up, your plants is the one that you're concerned about?
Well, yes, they're my livelihood. They're how I made a living back in Flebecia. But, well, you don't really need to make a living when you're not alive. So,
Another notable thing, we've met a couple of your children that are not Cumulo. They're all assholes.
a couple? How many have you met?
Specifically, Tsunami and Cinder.
Oh, are they doing well?
Well, Tsunami is a little bit dead.
Ah,
And Cinder is, as far as I am aware, currently near my ship, eating a whole bunch of tents.
well, that would make sense.
Yes. We defeated Tsunami in a confrontation. Twice.
He joined Avernus.
Well, I suppose it makes sense he'd do that. I did give him a bit of a, not to say stoic, but, not really sure what word I'm looking for here.
Confrontational?
More or
Ambitious?
less. Ambitious personality. He was supposed to be, essentially the one that went out into the world and found new places. But I suppose that turned into an ambition for something else.
To be an ass. Nice.
Well, Avernus isn't the most savory group, but not everyone there is horrible.
Everyone we have met in the group is a pretty big asshole.
Well,
Which is why we killed a whole bunch of.
I've also been dead for 2 years. Maybe I just remember it different.
I've not even been on this planet for 2 years.
My point
Yes,
stands.
we met Ryoko once we left the Feywild, as I explained.
Of course. I remember you explaining your explanation. A lot of stuff to really take in. Is there anything else I should know?
What is Margaret doing during this whole conversation?
After you guys teleported out, Margaret, like, dipped. She flew off.
Oh. Oh. Fuck that girl, I guess. Ryoko doesn't say that in character.
I do apologize that you are unable to speak to Cumulo more. I wish I could make accommodations for that, but unfortunately, we cannot afford to do that.
Considering the circumstances, it was nice to speak to him one last time. At least
You will
for the
see him
time.
again.
Here's hoping.
Assuming nothing goes wrong, which I believe there should be no issues.
Of course. I did make you to be pretty determined to finish goals and such.
Yes. That is partially the reason why I took control. Not only due to our fractured mental state, but also due to the fact that Cumulo has been very reckless and has been thinking some self-destructive thoughts.
Well, that's not what I wanted for you in your programming, but it is nice to see that Cumulo is at least being imaginative with his life.
I suppose that is one way to put it.
It's no matter. Should
I
we?
do not know if I am at liberty to discuss his ideas.
Of course.
But they are of self-sacrifice. I will indulge that much.
Should we get going?
I suppose.
Out of character, where are we going? Because you said we're not doing Minotaur College yet because Sumner's not here.
Well, as you guys said, you don't know where Minotaur College is yet. Should we go see if my contact within the city is still alive?
We could.
Sure.
Wonderful. She stands up off of the mushroom she was sitting on and brushes herself off.
I assume we did not get a long rest.
No, not yet.
Did we get a short?
I'll say you get a short rest, yeah.
Cool. I don't
I do
really
nothing.
need it.
I do nothing with the short rest.
When did I use my arcane recover? Yeah, because we got a short rest while we were still in the dungeon. That's
Yep.
what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, a short rest doesn't help me out.
She begins to... Well, you guys begin to lead her back to the boat.
Roblin gets his bardic inspirations back.
Nice.
That's about it.
Yeah, okay. You guys walk back through the mushroom field, waving to the myconids as you leave, boarding the boat once again to go back across the lake. Anything anybody does in this time?
Keeping an eye on trying to see whatever the giant thing under the water is and making sure it doesn't murder us.
Oh yeah, the giant thing.
You watch the water and then kind of just stare off into the murkiness. And there's a couple things you see. Every once in a while you'll see little blinking lights that are just slightly above the waves as they kind of wobble to and fro. They're a little bit alluring, but they're way far away. So you're like, I'm not gonna go near those. There's a moment where you're looking off into the distance on the other side of the boat, and you swear when a wave comes up from the lake, it looks like it has these spines on the back of it as it goes back towards the water.
Can I make a check to try and figure out what it is that this creature might be?
Go ahead.
What kind of check?
Let's say nature check.
Just straight intelligence, because I have no proficiency with it. 19 total.
19. You know that there is a certain monster that lives within the Underdark waters that's essentially it's an endangered species because there's not very many of it, but it stays endangered because of its strange breeding cycles. And let me just post a picture of it real quick before I tell you its name. Apparently, okay, there we go. The name that this creature has is known as Legiacris.
You're gonna have to spell that.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Lagicrus.
It's a Legaia, Chris. Holy fuck. Oh yeah, I guess you have free reign to do that since his turned into a fucking Malfiesto.
Mm-hmm.
Hell
is this
yeah.
Is this something from a game?
It's
Yeah, it's Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter, yeah. The picture of it is in
yeah.
pictures if you want to look at it.
Yeah, I was looking at it.
Okay, awesome. You you get through
Do they have anything that is necessarily good for harvesting?
not particularly. People don't really hunt them upon because of their endangered like status. But what you do know
Follow-up question. Follow-up question. Can I tame it?
it'd be pretty difficult for one because it's an amphibious creature. It needs a source of water to be in. Two, they're not really the most fond of leaving their environment. Maybe if you found an egg and got it like that, but their eggs are way down underwater.
Looks on you, I can teleport.
That's a bad idea.
I'm not going to do it. I'm just saying going underwater and then teleporting back up. Pretty easy.
You're just
Anyways.
as the boat kind of rocks to and fro, there is a halting of it. As whatever wind or whatever was moving the boat before just kind of ceases as the boat slows to a stop.
How unusual.
Do we normal?
Am I normal?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope. Nope.
Fucking.
Nope.
Yes and no. No and yes.
Am I normal bread now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're normal, bread.
The boat that you're... Oh, God fucking damn it. Hold on.
What?
My Wi-Fi
Why
just
you
keeps
gotta
going back
fucking
into the...
damn it.
Wi-Fi just keeps going back into the red. The... Why? Why is it doing... Okay. The boat that you're on is essentially these three platforms that are connected by these pythons that act as stairs between them. The back of the boat are these large like fans that kind of like spread out and catch wind or like any stray breezes down here in the Underdark that allow it to move forward. Am I like
How
delayed?
far?
Okay.
No, never
Yes.
mind. Oh no.
Yeah, you're quite a bit delayed.
You're like a minute delayed.
I hate my life.
Not a minute, like 15 seconds.
Hello.
I hate it. Hate it.
Just be less hateful.
No.
Be more hateful.
Yes.
I was waiting for the yes.
You're maybe a good 150 feet away from the shore.
I can get us
Follow-up
the rest of
question.
the way.
Follow-up question. Do I have Dimension Door ready? I do.
The next thing that you guys see as the boat stops is a glow kind of begin to usher itself up from the deep below your boat.
Oh no! Oh no!
I feel like I should cast Dimension Door.
Possibly.
Give me a second. I'm reading my own.
I can gust of wind and just keep pushing the boat.
I can only bring one creature with me. What is?
Yeah.
There's another spell that's like Dimension Door, but I can bring all the people. What's that one? Arcane Gate. That one. I don't have.
The best we got is me using gust of wind on the sail, but I'd have to do it at least twice.
I
You're-
mean,
I'll just say you're probably gonna take a long rest once you get to the city.
okay.
Okay.
I cast Banishment on the creature.
Isn't that something you have to see
No.
somebody for?
No, I have to touch it.
Ah,
That's why
okay.
I said I'm joking.
Where is gust of wind?
I could Vortex Warp it though.
I don't think you can.
Watch me try.
If it-
it's
if it is what I think
it's
it
just a
is-
giant. It's just a giant dragon creature. It probably has a low constitution.
Hell no. You're crazy.
I'm fucking with
What
you.
the fuck is gust of wind on my spell sheet? There it is. Yeah. So the wind is 60 feet, or the line of wind is 60 feet long. If we're 150 feet away from the shore, I'm gonna have to do it at least twice.
It's a cantrip.
Gust of wind? Hell no, it's not.
Gust is a cantrip. Gust of wind
Gust
is not.
is a cantrip. Gust is
Oh.
not gonna work on this fucking thing. It's not gonna get us moving
What?
fast enough.
What's Gust of Wind?
Gust of wind is a second level spell that creates a line of strong wind 60 feet long and 10 feet wide. And it blasts in a direction that I choose for the spell's duration. Oh wait, no, it blasts for me. Never mind, I only need to cast it once. As long as I'm concentrating on it, it'll just keep happening.
Let's do that then. That
Yeah.
sounds like a
Alright,
better idea
I'll-
than me teleporting everyone.
Typhon will go behind the sail and cast Gust of Wind.
Okay.
And then just like kind of sit behind it as the ship goes.
You watch as Typhon creates this torrent of wind that moves the sail, and as you move it out of the way, the glow kind of reaches the top of the water. And it is not a giant dragon like you thought it was going to be, but instead, as you look back, it is a group of... Well, make me a perception check, both of you.
Okay.
16.
16.
What dice should I use for this? Uh-oh. Where's my real dice? There it is.
I ate them.
Ooh, that's not bad. Perception, you said?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna get a 16. Yeah, it's a 16.
16, both of you?
Hey, we tied. Twinsies.
Hey,
You look back and you see the tops of what look to be like humanoidish heads that seem to be wearing glowing scales or maybe crystals around their necks as they slowly descend back into the water.
Ooh.
As the
What
gust,
the fuck is that?
as
I
the
want to make a check. What was that?
make a history check with disadvantage.
Are those the things that you were talking about last time?
What?
The, what are they called? I don't fucking remember. The
That-
Philisters.
I don't know. Make a check.
So my first roll is an 18, but
Mm.
I have disadvantage. So my second roll is a 2.
Hmm.
So 7.
You don't remember anything like this in the history books you were reading about Sentra, but then again, you were in the Underdark, so
Correct. This is only kind of sent.
Oh well.
this is just under Sentra. Yeah, oh well, whatever. You
Lenora, do you know what the fuck those is?
let me just Where the fuck did my D20 go? She's a +2, 15. Those are, I believe, Fullisters.
I called it.
They're underdark creatures that they're rumored to live in the abyss in the ocean, but they live here. They're essentially just copycats of other cultures that are around them. And they're mostly animalistic in nature, but they are people.
Inch.
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 Oh, is there a map? I wasn't paying attention.
No. There's no map yet. You just said, when you said interesting, it just came up as inch for me.
Oh.
You like that? Yeah, perfect time. Inch.
Inch. You make it back to the shore of the Underdark City, and yeah,
How long does it take us?
maybe like a minute.
Okay, so I don't have to break
Brad,
concentration, but I also
Brad,
don't
what
have to risk
happened to
this.
all of the things in the arena?
Oh, I just made a new thing, so it wasn't as laggy.
Hooray!
Anyway, you make it back to the city, and yeah, what is the plan for you guys? Doing anything special, or are you just going straight to the guy?
I need to talk to Sumner, but he's obviously not fucking here. Because I have frost rate now, and I don't remember what conclusion we came to is if he wants to keep it, or if he wants to use it, or if he wants his sword. I don't remember. I also Bread need the stat sheet for big sword.
Ah, right. Hold on.
But yes, I'm currently still attuned to, or not attuned to, but using Frostrite and the getting the armor boost or the strength boost from Frostrite. I haven't yet submerged my armor in it. Ye- I just realized something.
What's up?
What?
I am attuned to 3 items already.
Yeah.
I have the pendant of the Raven Queen.
Yeah.
Because it's not a D&D Beyond item, so I don't have it in my thing, but I have the staff, the anklet, and the pendant.
Crazy.
Looks like Sumner getting big sword.
Looks like Sumner getting big sword. Big sad.
True. Right. I sent you the specs on Asina de Tatans.
So what benefits, like, what does the sword do if I'm not attuned to it and I just use it like normally?
Does a
It
D10
heals
of
you.
slashing. Just a
So it's
normal
just a
great
normal
sword.
if I'm
Yeah,
not attuned.
pretty much.
Dang. Fair enough. Yeah, I completely forgot about the pendant. I like my pendant.
True. 60 feet of little raven step is nothing to scoff at.
60 feet of free teleportation 4 times per day is pretty damn amazing.
Raven step.
Um, as you walk into the city in the Underdark, it is bumping here now. When you came here last, there weren't as many people in the streets as when you first came here. It was kind of midday-ish into the day as you came into the Underdark. But now that you're here, you're thinking it might be more nighttime-ish. So now the cities are more alive. It's very 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 bumping here. It's crowded. There's a lot of people.
I just like to everyone am saying everyone keep an eye on your pockets so you don't get fucking pickpocketed like Sumner almost did.
I don't have to worry about that.
You keep going through the streets, kind of bumping into people. There's a lot of different races down here that you haven't seen before. There are strange individuals with like gooey skin that you kind of stick to when you accidentally bump into them. There's a whole lot of minotaurs down here, but some of them look a little bit different than Sumner. More less like minotaurs and more just like cow people. There's also a lot of different animal people down here. There is in a stand you see off near the market district, there is a full-on like humanoid crocodile that is haggling with what looks to be an antelope human.
His name is Sobek.
No. His name is Torbeck.
Ah.
As you continue through, I'd like everyone to make me a perception check.
Son of a
I'm good
bitch.
at those.
I'm not. 14.
I rolled a 3.
3.
So 13.
13. Okay.
Can I use my passive?
Can I
No.
also use my passive? I have a 15. It's like one higher than what I rolled.
You got a 14?
Uh-huh.
No. You do all see what I'm trying to make you perceive, though. You look to your left and see this.
Froblin got a dirty 20, by the way.
Hey guys, look over there.
What?
There is a
Shredder, where?
well, what it looks like to be is a stand hosting an individual on it that's like up there doing like tricks and shit.
Huh. A stand with an individual doing tricks?
Yeah.
Do we recognize said individual?
Oh, no, it just looks like a street performer. Not too much to really garner there.
Okay.
What? Okay. Wait.
Ryoko has 0 interest in street performers.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
sure if Sumner was here, he'd be like, "Oh, let's go check it out, guys. Come on." But he's not, so.
Fair enough. Maybe he'll be
I
here.
honestly, I feel like Froblin would want to go look, but I don't think he would drag us along with him. He'd just be like, "Hey, I'm gonna be right back."
That is exactly what he does. I'm gonna go check this out. I'll be right back.
Okay.
No murdering or stealing from people while we're gone. Or while
No,
you're gone.
no promises. And I'm just gonna make a roll for somebody here.
Does he get murdered and or kill people?
No, just real quick, another perception check from you, Ryoko.
Oh.
That's a fucking 1.
Cool.
I will also, completely unrelated, but I'll look over and be like, Karen, you're staying with us. No murdering or stealing.
She puts her thumb up, and then you turn around and go back to going towards wherever Lenora is following you, leading you.
I'm gonna be keeping an eye on her because I don't trust her for shit.
She's gone.
Yeah, I figured.
Lenora?
No, Karen.
No, Karen.
Oh.
As I will say, you do notice that she does go with Froblin to check out the entertainer. As
I just look over at Lenora. I know it didn't work out great for you because all your children are assholes except Cumulo, but how did you raise Cumulo?
Well, I raised all of them the same. Though when I made them, I gave them certain personality traits.
Can you take away certain personality traits in an already existing child?
I could in my children, but I don't see the reason to do that. All children are unique individuals, and how they want to live their life is their own choice.
She wants to steal from people and shank them if they try to stop her.
Children. Well, we're here.
That's not a normal child thing to do.
Oh my
Lenora,
god,
what is wrong with you?
Ah, children. Anyway, we're here.
I now understand why all of your children are assholes. God damn.
It's because I made them that way. Anywho's, it's
That-
my.
Almost all of your children are assholes.
Thank you.
I have many more children than just Cinder and Tsunami. But I mean,
I recently learned that one of my siblings is on the debate team.
are they now? Whom?
Yes. Do I remember their name?
Prism.
Prism.
She was always the bright one. I'm not really sure what else to say there, but I'm not surprised. She always did have a want for adventure and to help people.
Interesting.
As she kind of leads you up the steps to this decent-looking home, there's a lot of like wasps' nests and beehives that are like stuck to the house, and there's these strange little glowing perennials and flowers that are just like lining the outside of this building. As you
Whoever lives here doesn't keep up great appearance.
Perhaps it is intentional.
as she knocks on the door, and the thing that answers the door is a little human-looking-ish, like a little humanoid-shaped glob of honey with a comb of beehive in the center of it.
Oh my god, it's a fucking honey. It's a honey awoken.
Oh my god, this is horrible!
I'm just imagining the slimes from the one game, the Slime Rancher.
Exactly. Good evening, Barry. Is Ezekiel around? The honey awoken's eyes just kind of like blink asynchronously, and then it shuts the door on her. Oh.
Can I make a check? I feel like I've heard the name Ezekiel before.
Go ahead.
I should probably get rid of my 10 hit points as well, because I'm no longer in Tensor's transformation.
Make a history check with disadvantage.
Damn it. Hey, that's pretty good. The one is a 19, but the other one's an 11, and I have a 5 in history, so 16.
16. You think you've read a book about a guy named Ezekiel in the Underdark that was just known as like the runner of a really well-known apiary, a place where bees are kept.
Interesting. I feel like I've heard that name before in a different connotation.
There's a bit of clamoring behind the door, and then the door is opened once again by a different honey awoken. This one clearly a little bit more awake than his sibling Barry. I'm terribly sorry for that. Is there Miss Eleonora. I am surprised to see you here. Who are your compatriots? This is Cumulo, and this is Ryoko. The big one back there is Sumner, and the purpley one is Wisterian. Pleasure to meet you all. Are you here to see the master of the estate? Fucking.
Which one is it?
There he is!
There he is.
Finally.
It's the great pumpkin!
And then I started blast. Yeah, sorry about that. Just stuff. Don't worry about it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Currently they are meeting with a contact of Lenora's to go find the Minotaur College and stuff like that and learn more stuff.
Couldn't I lead them there?
Yeah, but you
could
weren't
have
here.
if you were fucking here.
Yeah, but even if I wasn't here, like, he would know how to take them there. He could just take them.
Nope. Too late. We're doing this now.
This is also just an excuse to get a long rest in.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Long rest. I love that.
The Honey Awoken allows you into the home where there are a lot of... Yeah. Okay.
What's with you and honey and bees?
Give me a damn fucking second.
What? Sorry, what was the beekeeper's name again? I already forgot.
Ezekiel.
Oh my goodness.
Shut up.
Okay. Is he made of bees?
Give me a damn second. Jesus. You are allowed into the home, and you walk in, and you're just immediately hit with the smell of roses, of tulips, of lilies, and of course honey. Little tiny bees kind of land on you and kind of like just kind of nuzzle up on you for a little bit.
I have become a tornado of bees.
And there's also some insects here that you don't really recognize. There is a wasp that lands on you whose body parts and segments don't look like a normal wasp's. They look more jagged, more dangerous, and the stinger at the end of its actual like abdomen is barbed. Unlike a normal wasp's, which would go in and come right out, this one seems like it's supposed to rip the wound that it's created when it stings you. And then there's a bee that doesn't have segments to its body, but instead is just one singular abdomen that's just a big old fuzzball. As you are all just kind of sitting in the foyer waiting for Ezekiel to come down, you hear the sound of footsteps up atop the stairs as a man who looks gangrenous, looks kind of mangled. His body is covered in these thin yet thick holes that bees climb in and out of constantly. His chest has this one large hexagon that just you can see right through towards his body, and half of his face is just taken over by beehive. Ah, Lenora. Been wondering where you were, girl. Jesus, just up and disappeared on us a couple years ago. What happened to you? Those two begin speaking with each other and just getting some good conversations. And anybody else gonna do anything while they're inside this home?
I should probably bottle the poison that's just been swirling around inside of me this whole time.
How big is the house?
Oh.
Hello?
Oh, he's dying.
One moment.
Red is
One
very
moment.
Red is deading.
My mic unplugged again.
low.
As the house is pretty big. Like, it's not mansion size, but it's got 2 stories.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I do anything. Seeing as he is in the Underdark, would I know who this is?
You know about Ezekiel Hive, the apiary extraordinaire, a man who was cursed to have bees live inside him for all of his days, but turned it into a very profitable business for him.
Gotcha. I assume he brings a lot of business to the Underdark.
Pretty much. I mean, he just sells honey and bee sorted accessories, but he's pretty, like, fiscal.
Cool. He says, Sumner says, man, this Lenore lady knows a lot of people.
Yeah.
Would appear that way.
I cannot hear Bomber very well. Give me 2 seconds.
He's a little quiet. He's quiet because he's talking as Typhon.
Why was that a quiet yell? I don't understand how that's possible.
It shouldn't have been.
It was loud for me.
I'm just gonna have to turn you up a little bit.
It sounds like your phone is just bad.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're bad at the game.
Uh, you after Ezekiel is done, Ryoko, do you do anything?
Probably just standing around. I'd probably be analyzing the honey awoken if there's any that seem particularly like friendly and okay with me walking over to them and like analyzing them, I guess.
Barry and Bumble seem like two more of the friendly ones that you look at and like, yeah, I could probably go up to them.
I just figured out why it's named Barry. I hate you.
But there is another honey awoken that you look at that kind of walks in that looks more like the muscle that he has, who is this large honey elemental with a whole beehive inside of his chest at his core. And it looks like his entire body is covered in comb, like honeycomb.
Oh my.
Ooh.
It walks by and into another room, just doing its rounds around the house. But Barry and Bumble, you could probably get some good information on.
Can I make Arcana checks?
Yes,
to, like,
you
record
may.
information on them.
Yeah, sure.
I will help.
Cool.
Question:
Advantage.
How far is this house from the
What?
Good talk.
Wow.
the Underdark city?
Oh, it's in the Underdark City.
Oh, cool.
It's
As they're here, then I say, I'm gonna make a quick visit to my shop friend, and
Oh, no.
Summer looks off because
Oh,
he
important thing that I forgot. I don't have enough attunement slots for the sword because I have my pendant of teleportation thingy thing. So the sword's yours.
Oh, awesome! I love
But
that.
but you owe me.
I owe you what?
I don't know.
mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out, I guess. Sure, I'll take the sword. I'll figure out the shit on it later. Or if you have like the stat block for it, can you send that to me, Brett?
I sent it to Ryoko, but yeah, I can send it to you.
Cool. Yeah, he's gonna go to the store just because they were telling him that they should have some stuff ordered in.
It's
by
been
the
like
next
an hour
morning.
and a half since we.
Yeah,
It's like it's not been a day.
It's a next day type of thing.
He said we long rested.
No.
No, he said we're going to long rest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you said we had.
What?
I was misguided.
Yes, you were. Now I have to push you down because your internet's so shit.
It's because I don't have internet. I mean,
Makes sense. Who?
Well,
Hold on. My
Just-
mom's ordering ice cream.
just the two of us.
Give me a second.
what is the attunement cost? Like, am I able just to attune to it like within an hour? Is that all it is?
I think
With
he said it takes 8 hours.
with the Assassinier de Titans, it is an 8-hour attunement. Depending on the rarity of the item, it's a different attunement time, but I'll just tell you that when you're attuning to it.
Cool.
All right. You what was those Arcana checks?
31.
Okay. Honey Awokens are a sub-element of Water Awokens. They are essentially the exact same thing as Water Awokens, except one, they're a little bit stickier, and two, how they are made is a little strange. They aren't made by the simple act of creating a water elemental and adding honey to it, but instead this is one of those Awokens that an accumulation of one element in one place has been stuck here for so long that it gains a magical sentience to it. Like Ember back in the pit restaurants. These Awoken specifically, Bumble has clearly been alive far longer than Barry has. Bumble is maybe a couple hundred years old, and Barry is maybe a couple decades years old. So Barry's not all the way awake, but Bumble is clearly able to make conversation, be able to express strong emotions, that kind of thing. The other thing about Honey Awoken is that their cores are a little different because their cores have living things inside of them. You can see bees swim through the honey that Barry and Bumble are created out of and go into the hives that are in their chests and create more honey. Is there anything else you want to know about them?
I was curious how difficult, because I've been researching all of, like, every time we've come across Awoken, apart from Cinder because I didn't like him, I've kind of been, like, analyzing them.
Even the meat Awoken?
Like, also not the meat Awoken, because nothing should not exist. Just kind of like Ryoko thinking eventually she might want to make her own Awoken.
Okay.
Like slowly building up data about them and the different kinds and what the benefits and disadvantages of different ones are.
With the information that you have, from what I will tell you, since you're asking how easy it would be, I'd say it would take maybe a week to make a core, and then you would have to find the element that core resides for. And then
would it be easier being that I already have a broken core?
You do have a broken core, but you would have to fix it. That would take a couple of days.
Yeah, so it would be quicker and easier to just fix an already existing broken core.
And
Are you trying to fucking replace me? I am not afraid to stab a bitch.
I also, it doesn't say in my notes, and I don't think you said, it was in the Dragon Horde, but it doesn't say what kind of core it is. You just said it was a broken Awoken core.
With what you're looking at...
Is it a gold Awoken? Because that'd be dope.
You do kind of look at it, and it is... Well, it looks crystalline, but it's cold to the touch, and when you hold it, you can feel, like, condensation curl up on your fingers, and it looks very similar to some of the cores you've seen in Tsunami and within Cumulo.
So
it looks like a block of ice.
Ice, cold, something like that.
Something like water or a storm, yes.
Mm-hmm. Good to know.
Oh, something fun that I will say, you did notice that with Bubble, Margaret's Awoken, Bubble did not have a core.
Because he wasn't an Awoken yet, he was an elemental.
Correct. But he was still able to conform those complex emotions that only Awoken should be able to.
So he's kind of like in the process of becoming.
Correct.
Cool.
Ah, there he goes. He's probably going to his computer. Hopefully.
Honey Awoken.
Honey Awoken.
Talk about a hive mind, huh?
All three of them turn to look at you. And you see the big one crack knuckles it doesn't have.
How the fuck did they hear me? I said that in my mind.
Don't you get it? We can read your mind. That's the other thing about it.
Oh my god, they are a hive mind.
Ezekiel kind of nods to Lenora. All right. So, you gang, anything you need from me before I just kind of send you off back to where you need to go? Or need a place to sleep for the night? It's getting pretty late.
A place to sleep would be fantastic.
Wonderful.
Like, rest.
Hold on. Let me just go grab something real quick. I'll let who do I want to pick today? I don't want to play favorites. Give me a second. Fuck it. Comb. Lead them to their rooms. And you see the big Honey Awoken walk over and just kind of hold out its hand for one of you to grab it so he can lead you to the rooms.
Not it.
You gotta date first. My god, so forward.
You see the honey around the Awoken's like eyes, like just below them, turns a slight pink color.
Huh? No, that was in my mind. That was out of character, and you know it.
Honey Awokens can read your mind.
Ah!
That's kind of cool.
They are a hive mind. But since no one takes his hand, he just like waves his hand to have you guys follow him.
All right. I will
Yeah,
follow.
okay.
I will
You.
follow you.
Hooray! You. You make it to a couple of rooms. It does look like there's some kind of enchantment on this house because this hallway doesn't look like it should fit in this home. But other than that, it's pretty standard housing. You are led into the room, and Comb kind of turns to you guys. Separate rooms or the same?
I have no preference.
Okay.
I would prefer the same room.
Very well. He kind of opens one of the doors to the larger rooms and allows you all to go in. And this would be the time that Sumner would be getting back with his whatever the fuck.
Huh?
Piss.
He's muted.
Never mind, he doesn't get back.
He doesn't get back. Also, I don't think he actually went because the whole reason he was going was because he thought that they restocked. but they
Right,
didn't
okay.
because
He didn't
everyone
go.
went yet.
Okay, awesome. You do hear the door to Ezekiel's home open again and close again as somebody else comes into the house.
I'm gonna assume one of the children.
Both of the children.
Oh.
The honey awoken allow them to go back up to the room, and you all get your rooms for the night. And even if you did get a new room, it wouldn't really matter. There are a lot of bees in this house.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem.
So Ryoko is definitely going to cast a spell she hasn't cast in a while, which is Karen. The thing. Give me a second. Liamon's tiny hut.
I knew it. I was waiting for it.
No one is allowed in except me.
You cast this from yourself.
Actually, I would allow Karen in as well if she wants to not sleep with the bees.
You see Karen walks in the room and lays on the ground and is immediately covered in bees.
Great.
This is great.
Like, Ryoko's not afraid of bees. She just doesn't like shit crawling all over her when she's trying to sleep.
It feels like I'm getting a bunch of massages from tiny little ants.
I do not have the ability to feel.
This is awesome.
I will take your word for it.
You do see as the light from the Lehman's tiny hut goes up, you do see all like a bunch of bees kind of come over and like inspect it.
Instantly just fucking clump to it. It's like,
With this, you are also able to get a little bit of a better eye on those strange bees and wasps from before. You do see there are carpenter bees, there's bumblebees, there's yellow jackets, there's regular wasps in this house. But there are also those strange species of insect from before. If anybody would like to get a read on those.
I'm gonna call the big ones
I will
bubble
happily.
bees.
Make a nature check.
Who?
Whoever's looking at it.
If I get a nat 20, can I call the big round bees bubble bees?
No. What'd you get?
Well,
Are you
It's
assisting
not a
or are you
bad-
making your own check?
I'm gonna choose to assist.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it's not a nat 20.
I'll allow it
it's
this
Decent
time.
with my nature, but
17 because my first
17?
roll was a natural one.
The longer, slender bee wasps that you're looking at, that you've never seen them in any book, but you did see them while you were walking up here. A species of wasp created by Ezekiel, known as Loki wasps. These specific types of wasps don't create a like a neurotoxin, but they create a hallucinogen with their
Oh,
venom.
fucked. That's fucked up. Oh my god.
And immediately alerts the entire hive of Loki wasps.
did.
I hate my life.
And he's back.
I hate it here. Did you hear anything I said?
I heard Loki wasp creates a hallucinogen, and then you started dying.
When a Loki wasp stings somebody, the stinger is pulled out of them, but it regrows a couple of days later. And when the individual is affected by the hallucinogen, it creates a pheromone that alerts every other Loki wasp in the area to come fuck this person up.
Oh my.
So by the time that you've realized you're hallucinating, you're dead.
Jesus Christ.
And the little tiny round bees are called cotton bees. One, because they mostly make their honey from cotton plants and other flowers in the same family. But they are also able to be sheared to create cotton.
Oh, my little bee sheep.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
I
love them.
I do believe I have pictures of both of these.
Oh my
want
gosh,
one.
yes.
I want one as a pet. I want one as a pet. No, I want 5 as pets. Give me like 10. No, give me an army.
I can just imagine Cumulo walking down the street with a whole bunch of cotton bees on leashes.
I am the bee NATO.
There is the Loki wasp. And there is... my fucking phone will focus. God fucking damn it. Come on.
There is no god. Only Ryoko.
And there's the cotton bees. In pictures.
Loki wasp.
It's not
Where's
fucking
cotton?
sending because my phone
Give
hates
it a
me.
second. Give it a second.
I'm giving it all the seconds I got, man. There we go.
I love it.
They got big eyes and big old bodies. You all kind of take your time to just get real comfy in this area, and you fall asleep pretty quickly. Though, with the night comes dreams.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We go into let's start with Cumulo this time. Cumulo.
So, same as last time.
Oh, really? Okay, never mind. Not
We did
Cumulo.
it alphabetically last time.
I thought that would be starting with Sumner then.
No,
That-
not reverse alphabetical.
Oh
normal
wait, no,
alphabetical.
he's right, because I'm Typhon now.
Let's start with Ryoko then. We're starting with Ryoko.
Okay.
Ryoko, you kind of awake on a very similar dream that you've been having these past couple of weeks. Standing upon this large pedestal in the sky and looking upon a sky of stars that just is just the vastness of space. And you are all alone, standing up on this pedestal, just sitting there.
I'll just look around and... You would think after getting rejected so many times, you fools would learn your lesson.
The air becomes colder, and a figure comes and stands before you. It's like this strange effect as they begin walking up the side of the pedestal, and they just walk and turn and reposition their body as they stand straight upwards on top of it. And it's like you're looking at yourself, but like it's like backwards. Like your eyes are upside down. Your mouth isn't how it should be. Your nostrils are, for some reason you can tell this, but they're in the wrong spot. Your ears are slightly tilted to kind of point downwards, and your hair is... It's as if your hair isn't attached to your head, but like if you take like a Lego hair piece and you just switch it upside down and put it on the Lego's head.
Mm. So it's like the Bizarro version.
Essentially. Good evening, Ryoko.
Chaos, I presume?
Soak, but more or less. So, I've just come to tell you the good news. We won't be needing any help from you or your party anytime soon ever again.
Care to share why?
Well, I just thought I'd inform you we won't be in contact anymore. I know how much you love our chats.
I was referring to why won't you need my help in
Well, we found that there are other people willing to make deals for far less. And they've helped us quite a deal. And he snaps his fingers as you are jettisoned through space and hit the edge of the far realms, where you're looking at a row of these 7 translucent boxes of force that inside them hold these twisted, horrible, rotting formations that bang on the inside of the box to try and get out. And one of the boxes is empty.
Can I make a check to see if I know what these boxes are?
Go ahead.
Arcana, history,
Religion.
religion. All right. Pretty good. That's a 26.
26. You look at these, and then you look at one of the boxes, and you notice the telltale 3 heads of Retsnum that you've seen before, that Margaret has summoned. And you look at another boxes, and you recognize it as the figure that showed up behind Remus when he cast the 12th level spell. And you realize that these are the prisons for the 7 old gods.
Can I tell which one of them is missing?
The one that is missing, one moment, I just need to make sure I don't say his name like a fucking moron. The one that is missing is Regna.
Anger.
Hunger.
Oh, H. Okay.
Yes. And you hear...
I read it as REGNA, which would be anger.
It would be anger, but it's hunger. You then hear,
What? There!
What?
What? That's crazy.
It's alive! Happy
We're
birthday,
both
guys.
muted. Both of them are muted.
I hate it here. What you understand... You're looking at this, and then you hear Soak's voice again behind you. As I've said, we won't be needing your help, as our mutual benefactor has been assisting us with getting us out of our predicament. So, thank you for all of your help. But, well, we won't be talking anytime soon.
Out of character, Winter is thinking about how Ryoko would respond, because there's 2 different ways that she's thinking. One of which is, okay, good riddance, bye douchebag. But the other one is more beneficial, so she's probably gonna go with that, and trying to like bluff her way through, like, oh, I bet it's, or say hi to this person, as in like, this is the person you made a pact with. But out of character, Winter definitely thinks it's the god of murder, but in character, I don't think Ryoko knows almost anything about the god of murder other than that he wants Karen dead.
The only interaction you've had with the god of murder is with Sumner seeing some guy walk up to him, be threatening, and then fuck off. You actually have...
but Akilai sent word to Karen that the god of murder wanted her dead.
Did she tell you about that, though?
I assumed she did. I have it in my notes, which is I only write things that Ryoko knows in the note.
Well, okay. Fair enough. What does Ryoko...
But again, that's all she knows about him, so I don't think she would immediately jump to that conclusion.
So, what does Ryoko do in this moment?
Just looks up at him and kind of gives a, like, smirk. You wouldn't be telling me this if you didn't still want something from me.
You are a smart cookie. I'll give you that. I mean, for all of us to escape, for my prison to be full-on destroyed, we do need the child. Oblivion is... Well, we need the power of a creature that can create pockets of nothing. And then, well, we can do whatever we want. The others, I believe, have their own things they want to do, but I am a visionaire, if you will. I'm smarter than them, able to see the bigger picture. I'm sure you are too. After all, you didn't kill that little thing that you saved from her, what, brother, father, warlord? I don't know. You didn't kill her when you had the chance, and she made your life a living hell forever. So I'm not going to kill you just because you won't make some little deal with me out of pettiness. So, if you can make me a better offer, I'm down to think of it, but the girl...
You're very good about dancing around what you want without ever giving an actual answer.
Thank you. I've worked on it for years.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. The only way that you're getting Karen is over my dead body. Which I'm sure is something you are very willing to accommodate. But I won't make it easy for you.
Oh, don't worry. I don't expect it to be. And he waves his hand as you were shot back to your own body. Cumulo.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. You...
Wait, can I say something real quick?
Oh
my goodness.
Wow.
I am in the car, and I am driving. I am speeding on the highway to get back. I'll be there by 8, probably.
Jeez, dude, you sound like you're
Be
about to
safe.
call me the N-word on Call of Duty.
My car has a shitty speaker, and I'm breaking like 4 laws of traffic right now.
Don't
I'm
speed,
texting
you're
and
fine.
driving.
Be safe.
Don't be safe.
It's fine. D&D
Get them out of the
works.
way.
I'll be back by 8.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, I'll be there by 8.
All right. Jesus. Sumner, why are you pissed? Why are you just like fucking... Why are you fucked? Why are you bad? We can't hear you.
We can't even hear him.
You're
That's hilarious.
you're like your mic's fucked or something.
Oh well.
Whatever. Cumulo,
Hello.
you also have a dream. You have a dream.
Wow.
You awaken in a very similar place. This is a place you haven't been ever, actually. I don't believe you've ever had a position where you were within an audience of the old gods. You awaken on this large pedestal of stone, cobble, green marble, and you look forward and you see a figure, this large, lanky individual with hands as big as time itself and in the vastness of space. Its body is slender, thin. You can see these large ribs that just make up almost its entire body as its head, this long neck that breaks in certain places so it can turn to look at you. And its hands are at either side of you so you weren't able to like run or anything like that, but it stares at you.
Who's having the stream? Is it
You.
Typhon? Is it
Typhon.
Oh, Typhon. Okay. I'm like restrained basically.
You're like in this like little box that it's created with its hands.
Are there any gaps, or is it just like completely?
Even if there were gaps, you'd have to get your core through, and this guy's fingers are pretty close together.
Do I know that I know that it's like this weird being that's doing this, right?
Yeah.
I suppose I will say, for what purpose have you entrapped me?
Storm Wizard, I bring you a offer. The chance to keep you and your body safe from harm longer than you'll exist.
What are the terms?
The terms: I take a piece of you, and I give you a stronger piece back. That is the exchange.
I will need a bit more detail than that in order to ponder.
The details are as I have given. Pick a part of you that you want gone, or I will pick for you, if you agree. And I will give you power unimaginable by the human mind.
What do you mean when you say more powerful?
Say, I take a spell from you. I will give you the ability to call upon my power and cast a spell of the 12th circle. Say, I take your mind from you. I will give you back a mind that can think thousands of thoughts in between milliseconds. Say I take your form from you. I will give you one without the need of items that protect you from basic elements.
What do you get out of this?
Satiated.
He sits there and he considers the offer for a moment. Unfortunately, I will have to decline. While yes, my main purpose is to keep my body safe, I cannot assure that your assistance will help me reach that goal. I cannot trust you.
Very well, Storm Wizard. You've spoken your piece. You've made your decision. I will not bother you with such fickle matters again, unless you call upon me yourself.
Very well.
It moves its hands out of the way and grabs the ledge of the pedestal, and its body from the middle to the head opens up as this row, just this maw of teeth, and it lunges at you, and before it's able to get like around your body, you wake up. Sumner,
If he's even here.
you're
He's not.
you're still bad. You're You're dead.
Mike, no work. Mike, no work. Check your inputs. Check your inputs.
He's still on his phone.
He's gone. He's back.
There we
There
go.
he is.
I'm on a farm.
What?
Why are you on a farm?
I'm on a farm.
E-I-E-I-O.
Why are you on a farm?
Don't ask why I'm on a farm. So what's going on?
You're dreaming.
You have a dream.
Oh no, I'm dreaming, but I know.
You awaken in a similar place as the rest of your compatriots on a large pedestal in the sky. Green marble, cobbled stones, cracked rocks. And in front of you is the visage of what looks to be a cloaked figure with skeletal features and a gold-plated mask that covers its face.
Summer looks around. He's like, "This isn't like the dreams I usually have."
Erator, Sumner, Vegas.
I don't like that.
Oh my god.
He looks over.
And as he says the word come, you are... you slide...
Sorry.
You
Right now, do it. Do it or else.
You slide across the stone until you are, like, inches away from his face.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
I have a proposition.
A proposition.
Yes.
If it's Girl Scout cookies, I'm not interested.
A deal to make you stronger.
Stronger? I'm like the strongest guy I know.
I was about to say, I don't think that's possible.
He reaches forward and puts a hand on your chest.
I do not let him touch my chest.
This is a dream. He doesn't give a
extra
fuck.
muscle.
He'll give you a belt of God Giant.
No, you'll have 2 biceps.
Okay, fine. He touches my chest. Whatever.
He puts this skeletal hand on the middle of your chest. And as he moves his hand away, you see that there is... even though he only touched you barely at all, you can feel a bruise forming in your chest. There are those stronger than strength itself. Don't you wish to be like them?
Not by force.
Nay. A deal, a trade, an offering.
What are you thinking, old man?
The masked face turns towards the flower at your hand and then looks back at you. Give me your girlfriend.
Kill yourself.
A connection.
So lonely up here. As he's like pushing his index fingers together.
No, what does he say?
A connection of yours.
What about it?
Give it to me. And
Yeah, no, I'm good. And then I use my dream powers because obviously this is a dream, and in the beginning he's like,
Bitch, you ain't a lucid dreamer.
Make a wisdom check.
No, I'll make a wisdom check. I feel like I've established like before that Erator is very good at like controlling his dreams, kind of like how when Willow entered his dream.
Ooh.
Fuck.
And he even like you even let me say at the beginning he was like, wait, this isn't like my normal dreams. This is weird.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I definitely.
Meanwhile, I
did
don't
that.
think we're in Kansas anymore.
What the fuck?
Just a straight wisdom check.
Straight wisdom.
Let's see. Hey, oh, I got it. I'll start the car up. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I gotta start my car.
Should I roll for you?
Yeah, go ahead. Honestly.
All right. What's your wisdom modifier?
+1.
You got an 18, boy.
Are you also in the car right now?
Yeah, I'm also in the car.
Wow, you sound way better. Holy shit.
Because I swapped off of my Xbox microphone.
Why do you have an Why do you have
No,
it in your
it's not
car?
it's my car's speaker. I have like a microphone built into my car, but my car is from 2011, so it's quite literally the same as an Xbox microphone.
Oh no.
So with an 18
I'm
in
literally
my...
I have one hand on the wheel right now.
You reach forward and you put your hand on his chest, and he turns into a bunch of balloons.
No, I wanted to do that. I wanted to. When as soon as he says like, "Give me your connection with her," I'm like, before you even finish, I'm like, "No thanks," and then I put my hand up, kind of like how when Beerus like eviscerates Zamasu, and I'm like, "Turn into balls," and he literally turns into balls.
Like penis balls or balls?
Bouncy balls, like a
He-
shitload of bouncy balls.
He it's like that scene in that one Skittles commercial where the guy gets touched and he turns into Skittles, and it
Yeah.
just bounces off of the pedestal.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of
balls are
bouncy balls.
Uh,
And Sumner's like, "You may be a powerful person or whatever, but I'm in love, and that's even stronger."
that's fucking crazy.
I'm tired of being an incel. I
Just friends.
The One Piece was the love we made along the way.
Max, are you able to do dream sequence?
I can dream sequence.
Dream sequence.
If you hear my like phone crash, it's because I have crashed my car. But I can do it.
Please don't do
Okay.
that.
All right, let's do that.
We're gonna risk it.
Crash
this car?
No, like crash. Whatever. Not that. You awaken in a similar predicament as your friends, upon a large pedestal that overlooks the world, and a figure in front of you. A woman with long black hair, who has this sleek, pale, slender face, whose figure is... She just looks really pretty. She's wearing this beautiful purple gown with like stars sewed into the fabric, and she stands there before you.
Mysterian's about to get laid, guys.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I have come to you with a proposition.
And what would it be?
I would like to create a vassal out of you.
I've been made a vassal by women before, and it quite hasn't turned out well for me.
Well, it's a... That is...
I'm just picturing the fucking shadow monologue from the Sonic 06 fan. They don't treat you like a friend.
They treat you like an item. Well,
I like
sorry
being in a
to hear
friend
that,
zone.
but...
I like friends.
They
Shut
don't
up.
treat you like an
You're being a cuck.
They, she looks at you. I understand, but wouldn't you like to take revenge on those that have created a fool of you within your life? That woman, Titiana, who made you take the life of the one most dear to you, the one that made your wife run from you in fear? Wouldn't you like to put her in her place?
More than anything. But I can't risk that I do it again outside of my control.
Oh, darling, you will be all in control of your own mind and body. I just wish of one thing of you. A favor.
A favor?
A favor to be called on whenever I see deemed fit. And
Whenever I'm bored one night.
and I can promise this upon my own godly soul, none of the people that are in your party currently will come to harm of it.
What would I be receiving?
She raises her hand, and you see a vision of that when you were fighting Remus, the woman that you were looking at pops out of his back, and he points forward and casts just whatever that 12th level spell. I have many vassals, but you may be special. The choice is
Your
yours.
offer is more tempting than I can describe in words. And I love my party members dearly, but that's not inclusive enough to take said risk.
And whom do you want to be included in this pact?
My people,
Your people?
those who don't deserve for tyranny.
Agreed.
I've given up enough of myself already. What's a little bit more?
She holds up a hand as a contract forms in front of you, and a small little quill pricks the end of your finger as a bit of blood drips from it. Just sigh.
A deal with an old god to kill a new one.
You sign your name on the contract, and it rolls up and disappears. And she waves her fingers as you wake up again. You all wake up.
Yet.
So, did anyone else confer with an old god?
That's pretty normal in my case, to be all the way honest. I've had dreams with chaos quite a few times. Also, don't say any of their names. Just say that what they are the god or goddess of.
I will say I was offered a very tempting deal. If it had come from a much more trustworthy source.
Guys, I'm pulling into my driveway. I gotta hang up. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Bet.
Okay.
What the?
He's gotta go out.
I'm in his house. I'm waiting for him. Okay.
Hey, did you guys have any crazy dreams last night?
Oh my god.
Yes. I was just describing how I almost made a deal with an old god.
Oh, me too, mate. I'm not really sure. What?
It's funny you mentioned that, because the old god I talked to said that he no longer needed me or my friend. Seems that they are not all in agreement.
Yeah, this guy. He had like a. How did you describe him? He looked like skeletal and had a golden mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy.
Can I make a
was pretty
religion
cool.
check, see if I know which god that is?
Go right ahead.
19.
You read the old god book pretty front to back, and this kind of sounds like Noivilbo, the god of death and oblivion.
So, I believe that who you met was the old god of death. I already know that I met the old god of chaos. I'll look over to Typhon. Sorry, my brain did not want to give me your name.
I am unsure of who I met with. They were monstrous, to say the least.
It's very likely that it was the old god of monsters.
They offered for me to give them a part of myself, and they would give me a replacement.
That sounds pretty sketch.
I would hope that you were aware how sketchy of a deal that is and did not take it.
Yes. The deal would have been beneficial if it had come from a more reputable source.
I don't think there's any source that can offer that without you giving something that is potentially terrible in return.
The god that was in my dream offered me like infinite power, but in exchange for the flower on my hand. So I turned him into balls.
Oh.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, I turned him into balls, and he
Unusual.
bounced away.
Interesting. Didn't think about that as an option.
Yeah, you've gotten really good at controlling my dream. So once you kind of get the hang of it, you can do whatever you want.
I can do that too, but I need a spell to do it. Can't just do it on command.
Oh, well, I guess I'm just kind of built different.
Sumner watches a lot of plays. That's why he's such a good lucid dreamer.
jeez. Maybe it would have been beneficial for me to accept this deal. Although,
It likely would have ended in your death.
perhaps.
I look at the flower on the back of my hand, and I'm like, I'm wondering if it kind of was there with me in the dream, or if it's reacting in any kind of way.
You look at the flower, and it's no longer a flower, but a small cactus.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Wow.
Is it reacting in any kind? Well, I mean, cacti have flower on them.
Yeah.
Is it reacting in any way, or is it just kind of chilling right now?
It's just kind of chilling at the moment.
I'm picturing it as a tiny little miraculous.
Okay. I pet my little cacti, and I'm like, I don't know why he wanted it that way.
It's the power of the god. I can't imagine why he wouldn't want.
Yeah, but I'm not even really sure what the thing is.
Wisterian, you wake up at this time.
Oh.
Ah,
Good morning.
morning.
We were just
I-
talking about the old gods. Did you happen to meet one of them in your dream as well?
Yeah.
I assume you didn't take the deal.
Oh, I did.
Ryoko is like mid-sip of a mug of coffee and just spits it right into Asterian's face. You fucking what?
What was the nature of the deal?
A favor.
You've got to be kidding me.
I don't know. It sounded good, and
Wisterian.
she offered a lot.
Wisterian, in your pocket, you feel a piece of paper.
I pull it out.
It is a copy of your contract that you have made with Ivella.
Who's Avella? Would I know?
With it. Oh,
Your ice cream's here. I don't know which one's yours. It's in the freezer.
hold on. I gotta go grab something.
Roommate reveal.
It's my dad.
It's his dad.
Oh.
Wisterian, buddy, you know, we're good friends, but that kind of might have been, yeah.
I mean, I set parameters that I thought were good, and to be honest, I've never really stood face to face with an actual god. I mean, I know from, like, the kind of common judgment that they're not the greatest people to do deals with, but I thought if I did one with her that takes out an evil that's pretty bad already, it kind of evens out.
So what was the deal?
What deal did you make?
To get rid of Titiana.
That's interesting.
Wait, that was the
What was I
favor they
saying?
wanted, or
What was I doing? Ugh.
Well, wait,
Wait.
can I
That's
pull
the
out
deal. That's the.
what?
What happened?
Go ahead.
Can I pull out the note and actually like read it? What it actually says?
Yeah. Hold on. This isn't my ice cream. Okay. I'll fix this in a second. The note, what it says. One, it's a copy of your contract. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. One, the favor itself cannot the favor is unable to harm anybody you have come close to within the terms of the contract. It is unable to harm any of your people. That is exactly what it says. You are unable to harm any creatures your people own. You are unable to harm any people your people own. The favor must be garnered within 3 months. And upon taking
Her favor? Yeah. So she has 3 months to cash it in.
Yes. And within the bounds of this contract, the power you are given is the ability to call upon Evilla and cast from the 12th circle.
Any 12th circle?
Specifically her 12th circle spell.
Is it written what that is?
Yes, but I'm going to send it to you.
Okay. So how did the session go so far, guys?
Everyone is not happy with you.
Yeah, I assumed as much, but it's in
Out
character.
of character, I don't care. That's cool. In character, Ryoko wants to beat the shit out of you right now.
In character, he deserves it, but it is also just in character for him. He's very self-destructive. ATM.
Somebody died.
Who do you think it was?
God.
What's up with him, by the way?
I don't know. He's at a farm or something. Who knows?
Oh.
Yeah.
But other than that, what's been happening in the session so far, guys?
Not much. We left the place we were at before, and then we showed up here.
Dear God, how long is the spell, Brad?
Hold on.
Well, if it was worth a favor, like a favor, that's it better be fucking powerful. Like Wisterian didn't need any more spice. Makes a deal with an old god.
He's back. He's muted.
I also, out of character, don't even know a lot about them. So...
12th circle spells have no save. I should note that.
Oh!
You know what?
No save. They cannot resist it.
Oh.
It just happens.
Oh.
There is one spell that has a save, and it's Soax. I'll say that.
Who's Solak?
Chaos.
God of Chaos.
All of the gods, what they're the god of, is just their name backwards.
Oh, wait, what's my person's name?
Evilla.
Alive.
Real quick, I'm gonna go
Wait,
grab
the
my...
god of what?
God of life.
Oh, life. Oh, then it's surely not that bad. She's the god of life.
The old god. They're all corrupted.
I don't know that. Not even Max knew that. Wisteria definitely didn't.
Typhon is considering whether or not to just eliminate you.
Is it that bad?
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
You have a favor owed to basically a demon god.
But Max and Wisterian did not know this.
there's no way you would have. I mean,
I'm back, sorry about
Ryoko
that.
Said that the old gods are terrifying and evil, but you don't know really anything else about them.
Yeah. So it's in character at least.
What happened?
Murder.
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 You killed somebody?
Yeah,
We might.
Wisterian.
Don't. Why would you actually kill me over this? Is it that bad?
Not again.
It's not that bad.
Shit. I kind of regret doing this now.
I suppose.
Did I fuck up the campaign? I'm sorry.
I
No.
don't think you fucked it up. If anything,
No. You didn't fuck it up at all.
Okay. Okay. I'm crossing signals then.
So do you read to us what's on the contract?
I don't know what's even written on the contract fully because Brett is still typing the spell.
What?
Are you? Yeah, I haven't got the spell, so I assume that you're still typing it.
Hold on. I sent it to the wrong person.
Who did you send it to?
Sent it to a completely different person that's not even this campaign.
Oopsies.
That's hilarious. They're not gonna have any context.
Wait, you may. Is this a permanent thing? The inverse? Or
Yeah.
does it like disappear after a long rest?
It's basically just you do that damage to them, so it gets rid of it after a long rest.
Oh.
You may also cast spells upcasted to 12 circle.
Huh.
Oh.
Interesting. So wait, was that all that was on the contract?
The contract also states the terms of it. Mainly, you can't hurt anybody in the party. The favor can't hurt any of your people. The favor can't hurt any animals of your people. The favor can't hurt any people that your people own. It can't hurt anybody within your people's lineage. And if anybody decides to join your people straight up, like no hold, like no, not lying at all, then that also joins the terms of the contract. And all she wants in turn is a favor.
I read this pretty much aloud to the group.
The entire time Ryoko is just staring at you with utter discontent at how like non-specific you made the clause.
Wisterian,
Yes. I'm like shaking.
you will need to justify a reason for me not to eliminate you right now.
Hey, to be fair, I mean, you kind of were tempted to take your deal too, Typhon, so...
I was tempted, but I did not take it.
I would do anything. Put that bitch in her place. And I tried to make it
Would
so that I
assume
wouldn't
you
be
were talking
hurting
about
people.
Your queen.
Pardon?
I assume you were talking about your queen, yes?
Not my queen anymore.
But would she not be still considered one of your people?
No. She was not
How
part
can
of
you
our
be sure?
people initially. She took over.
And
In
specifically,
the terms.
what the contract says is the favor that Evilla gives cannot harm these people.
As in, well, I said people who don't deserve her tyranny. That like excludes her from the contract because it's her tyranny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Isn't that what Cumula was saying? That like it wouldn't hurt her, but it would.
The favor also doesn't mean like he can't hurt them. She can't hurt them is what the contract is saying.
Yeah.
So you realize that your favor could be she asks you to murder us
Okay.
No. You guys are
can't.
part of my
That's not
people. I made that specifically clear.
I thought it was only she can't hurt you, but it doesn't exclude the favor from
The favor in and of itself cannot affect the people, whether she makes somebody else do it or herself.
Gotcha.
I thought it, if you knew this, I don't know what to say. I'm
The old
regretting this decision.
is to end the world.
Well,
Their goal is to what?
Their goal is to end the world, if not the.
I thought she was the god of life. Why would the god of life want to end the world?
Not just her.
hey, real
all of
quick.
them.
If she wanted to like end the world, wouldn't she just ask him to kill me? Like,
Who's speaking?
Karen.
Ah.
And
I
didn't
would imagine so.
and didn't Ryoko say that they've got like their ideals crossed? Because Sowak said that they didn't need us anymore, but the three that contacted you guys clearly seemed like they needed us.
It seems that they are no longer on the same page. They have different.
I think you're fine, Karen.
In
What?
dead.
I didn't hear anything.
Did somebody say something?
Hello?
I thought Brad was about to say
Hello?
something.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you hear us, Winter?
I can hear you.
We can hear
Hi.
you.
We're.
What's the issue? I'm
I
confused.
think the problem here is that we have 3 separate people lagging.
Uh-oh.
I'm not lagging.
Because
I'm
it
not
started with
lagging.
Piss coming in the middle of other people talking and saying, "You're fine, Karen," and then everybody else got confused.
Okay. So who wants to speak now?
Nobody.
Ryoko
Awesome.
was saying something. Ryoko was saying something.
Yeah. Ryoko?
Winter?
Winter?
Great.
Awesome.
I was just about and I was just about to start doing the spiel too.
Well, either way, Karen, I think you're fine. Don't worry about it. You're part of the party. You're literally a party member. Oh god.
Robot Winter.
It's bad. Holy
Bad?
shit.
Oh, you're back now.
Hello?
Me bad?
Speak like
Yes,
4 sentences
you
in a row
bad.
right now.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
That's a pretty
think you're
coherent
back.
sentence.
That's a pretty good one. Okay. Moving on.
Okay.
So I was trying to say, well, we know that there's at least one old and one new god that wants you dead, Karen. So, they wouldn't not request your death as a favor.
Well, yeah, but
It cannot affect her.
exactly. So maybe she's cool. Like,
I hope.
I find that very hard to believe.
I guess only time can tell.
And I would like
you
to
know,
make
what
it
you-
clear that I didn't know that they wanted to end the world. I just heard they were dangerous. But I didn't know dangerous meant, like, ended the world dangerous.
Yeah.
Unless
when-
otherwise specified, dangerous always means end of the world's dangerous.
When
Noted.
Karen starts to speak, by the way, does she have the halberd on her back?
no, she's got it in her bag right now.
Another text from
Ah,
Brian.
shit.
The halberd.
Anila's
it is
literally
glo-
just the dad from Earthbound at this point.
It is glowing frantically.
Karen's going to look at Wisterian. Well, by end of the world, they mean they want me dead, which is like the thing that starts
A
it.
prophecy.
Yeah.
They are also working
Oh.
to bring the, I suppose, I don't know the proper term for it, but the void realm into the material plane.
What's with people wanting to bring their realms into this realm?
I am unsure, but it does seem to be a
Crazy
common theme.
people.
Also, notable thing that you should all probably know. One of the old gods has been freed from their tomb.
Which
Awesome.
one?
Notably, the old god of hunger.
No wonder I've been so hungry lately.
Well, I'll be fine.
No, you've just been hungry because
Supposed-
you're a big bitch.
Supposedly,
That-
they have allies that are much more stupid than us and are willing to make deals with them for much less in return.
That's not good.
As she says this, she just stares right at Wisterian.
It's not
What did you say
Wisterian's
again?
fault.
You cut out a little bit for me.
Well, no, that's exactly what happened in character. Wisterian's like, huh, what now? What was that?
What was that?
Wait, what did you actually say? I'm so sorry.
I said that one of the old gods has been freed from their tomb, and supposedly they no longer need us because they have found other allies that are much more willing to make deals with them for less in return. At which point she turns and looks directly at you.
Noted. Bad decisions seem to be frequent at this point, but
Bad is an understatement.
I understand. But I tried to make right, and I just keep fucking everything up.
We will deal with it. Comes.
Ryoko is technically sort of. Well, actually, out of Ryoko and Wisterian, who's the most quote-unquote religious?
Probably Wisterian.
I have a
Let's
plus,
see.
I have a
Between the
plus 9.
spacefaring wizard artificer and the fucking paladin.
Well, let me check. Hold on, because I don't know what I add to religion.
It's based on intelligence.
Yeah, my religion.
See.
Guys, it's so funny. My religion is a +0.
Is it really? You're fucking with me.
It's not. I chose different proficiencies. You don't have to have
Oh
religion
my
as a
God.
proficiency as
That's
a.
true. That's true. You
As
don't
a
have to
paladin.
be religious as a paladin. Yeah.
And I have an intelligence of 10. So like.
That's true.
So now that Ahila is gone, Ryoko is the resident religion person.
Yup.
So you're the most religious, and you're also the one that's kind of reached out to Ahila the most.
I have a +5 in
I'm
religion.
also, minus, with the exception of Ahila, I'm also the only other one with a connection to a god.
How hard would it be for Ahila to throw a like psychic rock at Ryoko's brain?
No.
Like, bitch, pay attention.
I need them really bad. This is real bad.
As I've said, no.
With my 25 passive perception, do I hear Karen's call screening him?
It's in the bag of holding.
It's in the bag. Her bag of wearing. So no.
Ah, damn.
She'll take it out eventually.
By the way, Sumner,
Yeah.
while I was tempted by the deal, I had 2 reasons for not taking it. The first.
Okay.
because I
It's
cannot
okay.
trust.
And he's like stammering. He's like, hey, no, you're a good guy. I get it. It's okay. He just really doesn't want you to get into it. It's all good. You can take the deal. Good job.
The other
I'm
reason
very-
is probably one that you should know regardless.
Okay.
Because it does still pertain my well-being. I have come to the conclusion that we are changing.
As in you and
You're
Kilo?
literally a different person.
Physically.
I go by they them, not because I'm non-binary, but because I'm literally.
I am not
different bitches.
non-binary. I only know binary. 0110. We, due to our contact with the Aquafid, which resulted in my coming into existence, it appears that we are also changing into something unnatural.
What?
What?
I am unsure of what exactly. But that is the reason I did not take the deal. Seeing as we are already becoming something that is other than what we are supposed to be, I felt that it wasn't necessary to change us any further.
Well, at least now you have a mom to kind of guide you on your path, I guess.
Yeah, lucky bitch.
Is Lenora awake?
Lenora is
Is
like
Lenora here?
Lenora is just conked the fuck out. She is covered in bees and conked the fuck out.
When did she get covered in bees?
You're in the bee house.
Oh,
We're all covered in
The
bees.
the bees were the blanket. What are you talking about? We
When
all
did
slept
I get in a
in
bee house?
You're in an apiary.
Where are we in an aviary? I wasn't here for the beginning of the session.
Apiary.
Apiary, bee
What's an
place,
apiary?
bees,
Place.
Why are we here?
bees.
Lenora had a connection.
She had a connection.
Wait, how did we get here? I genuinely don't. I was not here.
All right, so check it. We left the dungeon. We went back across the water. Lenora had a place for us to stay. We went to that place. Turns out the dude's really into bees. He also has honey awoken.
Really into bees. He's basically made out of them.
He's a hive, not
It's,
the
so
bees.
it's like the what? It's like Piss's character, Piss's campaign's character.
Yeah, it is.
No. Yeah, that's exactly who it is. Actually, it's Ezekiel.
It's Ezekiel.
Is it actually Ezekiel?
It's Ezekiel.
Yeah, Ezekiel.
That's cool.
Where? Oh, speaking of which, where?
Really hard to not be an asshole, so she's just looking at like the group like, oh, great.
Someone say the number 2.
2.
Okay, thank God.
Okay.
Am I fucking delayed?
No,
No,
you're
you're
fine.
Okay, okay, awesome.
You're
Red, what's 6 plus 6?
How weird now.
6.
No.
Fine.
Damn it. Okay, whatever. As everyone begins to wake up and everyone goes to get their things ready, Karen stays behind and goes to grab something else. Ezekiel,
I'm gonna follow her.
make a stealth check if you're like trying to not be seen.
Oh no, I'm not trying to not be seen. I'm letting her be well aware that I'm following her.
Can you not follow me? Please?
If you could be trustworthy for more than 12 seconds, then yeah.
This is just a thing that I gotta do real quick. I'll be right out.
He has to share with the class what you're doing.
No. It's private.
She's just looking at her like...
Like you don't have private shit that
I'm
you
not
do all
bi-
the time.
Not particularly.
Can I just... One thing. I'll be right out. Take 5 seconds.
Can I make... does she have anything on her that is out of the ordinary?
You can see a pair of robes in her arms that she's holding, and it's just... That's all you can really see on her.
Are those robes by any chance the robes that she got when she was possessed?
No?
Do I recognize the robes?
Make a... were you there? I don't think you were. No, only Sumner was there. You don't recognize the robes.
Where was I not that Sumner was? What?
Do I recognize the road? Because I assume like they stop walking because Karen's like, why the fuck are you following me? So do I see those robes?
You see them, and you recognize them as the robes that the guy back in the Godsent camp was handing off to little kids so they could look their age.
So they could look. So they could look a little older, right? Well,
Yeah.
the age that they would be if they aged correctly.
Correct.
I look at it and I look at Karen and I'm like, I don't think that's gonna work how you think it is.
Should.
I mean, you could try.
That's what I'm gonna do if she'd get off my back.
Real.
Know things that I don't. I'm the smart one in the group, but she's not saying any of it. She's just like internal monologue of like Did I suddenly become stupid? I'm so confused.
Staring at her hands.
What am I?
But no, he's like, I'm not gonna, just out of respect for Karen, I'm not gonna tell you what it does, but just let her do it. Because I assume she's wanting to do it in private because she's kind of like embarrassed about it, maybe.
A little bit.
So I kind of give Karen a thumbs up, like, don't worry, you're like kind of like your secret's safe with me. Like I know what it does, but I won't tell no one.
Ryoko just looks over at Karen. We're going to be having a talk later. Hope you know.
I don't know why you're being weird about
She
it.
just walks away.
Karen dips into a side room real quick. Ezekiel.
Yeah, I'll block off the side room out of respect.
Okay. Ezekiel comes down with the honey awoken and another honey elemental on his shoulder that's a little bit smaller. All right, my friends. I assume you'll be leaving. Before you go, let me give you a couple parting gifts just from the Hive Apiary. He takes the honey awoken on his shoulder off, or the little honey elemental on his shoulder off. It's barely like the size of the palm of his hand. Just let this little guy, kind of go into your hands real quick, just for a second.
Sorry, he pulls out a what that tries to go in my hands?
A little honey elemental that was sitting on his shoulder.
Yeah, okay.
I do not have physical hands, so I do not know if this will work.
You're wearing gloves. The little slug-like creature kind of crawls over your hands, and as it does, its body kind of gets a little bit bigger and moves off of an item, and you see he leaves a little jar of honey in each of your hands.
Ooh.
Hive honey, created by cotton bees and bumblebees, acts as a superior potion of healing.
Oh.
How the potion works is you get a spoonful of it and eat it, and there are 50 spoonfuls in a jar of Hive honey.
God damn.
How do you spell Hive?
Hive.
What does it do again?
It acts as a superior potion of healing if you take a spoonful of it.
Dope. And each of them have 10 scoops?
Yes.
Cool. So now we all have 45 carbonated lesser healing potions and 50 greater and 50 superior healing potions.
These ones aren't carbonated though. It does take an action to drink it.
We're never gonna die. How do you spell Hive?
Hive.
Wild.
You said, I'm sorry, how many uses does the honey have?
10.
Fucking 50. Oh, I thought you said 50.
I heard.
Well, you
50 as
have
well.
50 among yourselves. With
50 in total.
Yes.
Yeah, you should probably lead with that.
Each of you have 10. You have 50 among yourselves.
Cool. Yeah, you definitely should lead with that next time.
Thought I did.
No, you said
You said 50.
Damn. Okay.
So we got a cool thing.
All right.
Yeah, we got potion of honey, bitch.
I assume you guys are heading off towards the Minotaur College, Minos Towers.
Yes. Yeah, Minos Towers. Yes.
All right. I guess I can spare a couple carts to get you there.
How far would it be from here? I would know.
It'd be like a couple hours walk.
I mean, I don't think that's necessary, guys. But it's up to you.
What do you mean?
It's not that far. It'll only take a few hours to walk there.
If he's offering carts, why not? I'd like to make an insight check. Does track you?
That's insane. That's like paranoia type shit.
You're looking at him.
Ryoko is a very paranoid person.
He doesn't look smart enough to realize that's an idea. He's full of bees.
In character for Ezekiel.
He is full of bees, and you're pretty sure the bees are talking whenever he talks.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, yeah. If you have the cots to spare, we will gladly take them.
Go ahead. They are covered in bees.
As is everything else.
Yep.
Everything is bees.
Bees.
Very succinct, Titan.
A man likes what he likes, I guess.
You see that the door is opened for you by a clump of bees that turn the handle and let you out.
While like everything was like going on, we were like packing up. Just like a really quick thing, can like my chest piece that like had like Titiana's everything on it, because it's like half made of plants and like bonded to me. Can I plant growth it so that all of the Titiana and like Fey court sigilling and like coloring kind of dissipates and it just goes back to like a earthy tones, so like nothing's showing?
You put your hand on your chest and you watch as all of the color is like drained from the thing, and the sigil of Titiana falls off of the armor. And you take the color.
I'm gonna.
What do you do with the
Take the
color?
color?
What do you do with it?
I'll remix it. At a later disclosed time when I think about more of the color thing, but it's just changed to a more Wisterian thing.
You just stick it in your chest piece, your bag of wearing, and you just leave it there.
Yeah. And the sigil that fell to the ground, I'm just gonna like stomp it and break it, and then go up with the rest of the group.
Fair enough. You
Nope.
You get yourselves into the carts, and yeah, they're full of bees. There are a couple of honeycombs here and there, but overall, there's pretty nice carts. With the carts, it's maybe going to take you half an hour to get there if you're going full speed. So, with that, I suppose, does anybody do anything on the road while they're heading towards the colleges?
Before we make it to the college, I asked that we make a quick stop at the city since it's close by.
You're in the city.
Oh, that's right. Then we make a quick pit stop at the magic shop.
Again, the same one.
The same magic shop?
Yeah, the shop where we bought all that stuff the other day.
What are you looking for?
I had placed an order. They said it'd be ready tomorrow morning.
For what?
The dwarven plate mail.
He said he'd put an order in for you at the blacksmith.
And then he said it'd be ready in the morning.
Okay, yeah, sure. Why do you want dwarven plate mail so bad?
Because I just want it. Why do you gotta complain?
You have adamantine.
No, I sold it, remember?
He did sell it.
Oh, he did sell it. Or fucking okay. Why?
So I don't know why you're getting upset at me.
Sure, okay.
If we're going back to the town, can I get the ring? I don't know if they're still here.
The ring?
That makes me small, so I can hide and am not here.
As you put the ring on and you hop into somebody's bag, and what did you guys do with that gold dragonborn from the dungeon?
Oh my god!
You hop into their bag and you are met with another individual in the bag that looks at you.
Shouldn't he be dead? Because there's no air in the bag.
Specifically, Brendan, the gold dragonborn, doesn't need to breathe because he's a clone.
He's a clone?
Yeah. Every time he dies, Remus would just make another one of him.
But isn't Remus... Okay, never mind.
So is he still alive or is he dead?
He's still alive.
Yeah. But it shouldn't... but Remus is trapped. Shouldn't his connection to him be severed?
No.
Ah, okay then. My bad.
Hand the dragonborn a few crumbs of bread.
Oh, fuck you guys.
Here's a gallon. How long have you been in the bag?
Couple hours.
You literally were there, just in character. You know how long he's been there.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Rewriting history, I guess. How have you been in the bag for? How's it going?
It sucks. Hate it here.
Yeah.
Can I come out now?
I don't know why we kept you. And it's the big guy's decision. So, yeah.
Awesome.
You know how to play rummy.
What?
I pull out, I produce a deck of cards.
He just looks at the cards and then back at you. We cut back to Summoner holding his fine new dwarven plate mail.
Cool. I don it, and I now have 24 AC out of character.
Huh?
How?
That's what Dwarven Plate does.
It
Well,
gives
I
you
don't know what
+2.
No, Dwarven Plate gives you +2 bonus to AC. In addition,
And it's an 18 AC, so you give you 20 plus a shield,
18.
22.
I don't know what to tell you. I have 24 AC.
How?
How?
What else do you have that gives you bonus AC?
The armor class of the Dwarven Plate is 20 +2 plus my
No.
shield.
It's 18.
No, it's not.
It's 18.
It's 18.
Look at the stats for Dwarven Plate right now.
We looked at it earlier.
been
It's
looking at
18.
it. Hold on.
I'm looking at it right now, and it says 20. I don't know what to tell you. I thought.
What?
Right, it would be +2.
What?
It's like if I put +2 on +2 on plate armor, that's what Dwarven Plate.
Yeah. So then it's still.
Yeah, because the shield only gives him another +2, so it's 22.
Yeah, so it's still
I have
20.
a +1 shield.
Okay, so it's 23, but not 24.
I don't know what to tell you. I put it on, and it says 24.
What the fuck?
Screen share your
If you click on armor, it will tell you what you get your bonuses from.
I'm on my phone, so it doesn't work, but I can go on the
Anybody got his
website.
character sheet?
Where is your
I got
character
it.
sheet?
Give me
He
two
didn't
seconds.
put it in my fucking campaign like I told him to.
Yeah,
Nor
I did
did
the one that has all the
Mysterian.
books.
I don't use D&D Beyond. That's why I didn't put it in there.
Give me 2 seconds, and I'm checking right now.
This is
okay?
a dry bones moment.
What is a dry bones moment?
It's a dry bones moment.
You got a genuine chuckle from my my. Oh no, you're right. It would be 23. I still have the misc bonus from the my lith shit.
The mic and it stuff is
That's
gone.
what it is.
Yeah, no, I forgot to take it off. So I have 23 AC, which is still good though.
That's so fucking disgusting.
It's gross.
God.
Well,
please,
time to
let's not
throw
make this
fucking
a
ancient black dragon at
where
you.
Everybody has.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah, I don't think Soul out of character realizes the more armor class you have just means that Bread has to send us things with higher to hits.
Okay.
Dick. Anyway. You get onto the carts and begin heading down the road. As you are kind of bobbing your head, just going across the road. Let me do some rolling. Okay. 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 First thing that you come across in the road is a group of kobolds that seem to be...
Stop, dude.
What? Oh, god damn.
Not
it.
you.
So wait, where are we? We're out of the town heading to the.
Heading to
Okay.
Minos Towers. The Minotaur
Cool.
College. You come across a group of kobolds in the road that seem to be looking down a really deep hole that is in the middle of the path.
Is it the same hole from before?
What do you mean? No, it's a different. The hole you saw before was just like an antlion hole that the Bulette was sitting at the bottom of to get people. But this one is just like a straight drop.
Oi, Ryoko, do you want to do like the shiny rock thing?
Sure. Magical tinkering, they'll throw a rock into a hole.
Okay. You kind of walk up to this group of kobolds and they look up at you like, "Hey, check this shit out. It's fucking crazy." Ugh. You drop the hole down. You drop the shiny rock down and it falls.
You drop the hole down the rock.
You drop the hole down the rock. You drop the rock down the hole and it falls.
Everyone starts bleeding immediately.
And it falls.
We all start clapping, and Obama was there.
And it keeps falling.
Ryoko
And
shoves Wisteria in the hole.
it goes out of your like, you know how people like, as far as the human eye can see, it goes out of that. And it keeps falling. And finally, you hear a very light. Jump on there.
Summoner, is this like... Are there normally just bottomless pits in the Underdark?
Yeah, kind of.
I
You
don't think that it's bottomless.
you watch
Or
as
relatively bottomless.
one of the kobolds grabs another one and just shoves him in the hole.
I'm not gonna do shit.
Give me like 2 seconds.
Is
Can
that
I
Brad
add a-
chuckling or the kobold chuckling?
Can I make like a dexterity check or an athletics check to see if I can catch the kobold?
No, he's gone. He's just fallen. He
Is the other kobold laughing?
He's chuckling. Yeah, he he thought it was real funny.
I'd like to sneak up on him and push him down the hole and be like, "Dick."
It's okay. Make a strength check. Okay.
Just straight strength?
I mean, you're shoving somebody, so I guess athletics. You push this kobold into the hole, and it screams all the way down. And then the other kobold that was there looks up at you, and then at the hole, and just runs off into the fungal forests of the Underdark.
I'm sure he'll have tons of fun there.
Well,
I quickly run to catch up with the cart and hop back in. I'm like, sorry, it just kind of pissed me off. He pushed him in for some reason.
Fair enough, I guess.
Okay. The hole
To
is
be fair, I don't particularly like any of them.
It's just like...
the hole's pretty easily drove over, and you continue along the road.
Before we do whatever's next, I actually want to talk to Lenore for a second.
Okay. Yes, Typhon?
So, I was, before you were awake, discussing a development with my compatriots.
Mm-hmm.
We have come to the startling conclusion that our encounter with the Aquathid not only gave rise to my own creation, but is also apparently changing us.
How?
I am unsure. But I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to have 6 eyes.
Well, that's the weird thing about elementals. I mean, most elementals, when you think of, the standard, I have 2 eyes and no other facial features, but you guys, you're different. You have the ability to think, the ability to act, the ability to change your appearance however you want to look like. So maybe the eyes are just Typhon and you trying to see through each other's eyes.
Maybe. But there is something deeper. A feeling of unnatural unease.
Maybe you're just thinking about it too much. Anxiety can really do a dampener on your mental health. Think maybe you just need to relax some.
This may be entirely mental, yes. However, there is an unnatural feeling lingering deep within our psyche. A feeling of somehow not fitting in our own skin.
Here, give me a second. And she reaches into her bag and she pulls out a bit of components and holds them in her hand and makes this low trilling bird call by blowing into her hand. And she casts calm emotions on you.
Okay.
you feel this sense of just ease, this sense of normalcy, and this feeling of just relaxation. And just feels kind of nice to not think about the bad stuff for once. Do you feel any better?
Emotionally, with the limited emotions I have access to, yes.
Wonderful.
But that feeling is still there.
Hmm.
It is not an emotional feeling.
As you are having this conversation, the wagon comes to a halt as Allie pulls on the reins. There's something in the road you might want to see.
Sumner goes ahead and he
Ryoko
looks at the road.
I think we all just look at.
There
Yeah.
looks to be a pack of maybe 3 or 4 displacer beasts walking across the road, and some of them kind of look over at you and stop their walking.
Fuck is it?
I've
What kind of
bought
beast?
one.
Laser beasts?
It's a big panther
It's
with
like-
tentacles, and I
Yeah,
want it.
it's a panther with tentacles that can teleport itself and other things, and also kind of like make clones of itself, but not really.
So Ryoko
Uh,
definitely knows what these things are because I'm pretty sure they're from the Abyss.
Yeah.
So when Ryoko looks over and sees them, she's like,
Kitty!
"Always wanted a display." Pretty much, yeah, big kitty.
As
has
some
Sumner seen Displacer beasts before?
make a nature check.
They're
Okay.
in the Underdark.
Yeah.
I'm decent at those. 21.
21. Yeah, you've seen displacer beasts before. Whether it was like a test that the college gave you or it was just like outing in the Underdark, you've seen them before.
Cool.
Shall we remove them from our path?
If Ryoko turns and looks at you like you just offered to stab Karen in the throat, and I will hurt.
I meant no offense.
You do see
But they do
as
look quite dangerous.
you see as some of the other displacer beasts walk on that the displacer beasts that hung back and stared at you. The reason they were hanging back is a small maybe 6 little baby black kittens with these little tentacles on their back run across the road, and one of them tumbles and does a little roll as they run across the road, and their parents quickly follow after them.
So Ryoko is actively not good at animal checks, but she really wants a pet displacer beast because fucking love little tiny kitty cat.
Okay.
So she's gonna like as gently as she can try to like haul one of the little kittens over to her.
You make an animal handling check as you hop out of the truck, of the cart.
Isn't it like mom also like right there?
Yes.
It doesn't see
You're
you
gonna have
doing
to
this.
Mom the mom.
She's like, Froblin, the magic, please.
Problem, take a picture.
It plays.
That's Ryoko asking for bardic inspiration.
He starts playing
also
his.
giving myself guidance.
He starts playing his flute, and you hear a slow melody. Can you feel the love tonight? You are inspired.
Let's do this. That's cocked. That's a 1. God damn it.
Karen's gonna look over and try her best to give you the help action.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. And then keep turning, and then keep turning,
I offer it food.
and then it just does a little roll, as it like puts its head to the side a little bit too much, and you see that this one it ain't the brightest. You do see that the other displacer beasts have long gotten far enough away that you're not really able to see them anymore as they walk into the fungal growth. But this one's just staring at you, and it blinks asynchronously as it slowly walks up to the food. And
What?
Love it.
I'm gonna roll a nature check. What's Sumner's opinion on forced domestication?
I mean,
Forced domestication. I called it over. It came over.
it doesn't
You
like
called it
Not
over
exactly the natural
food.
order.
it doesn't really eat the food in your hand as much as it just like clonks its forehead into it.
I don't think that this one would be intelligent enough to survive on its own without help, anyways.
You see the little
Okay.
Can I like help it by opening its mouth and
you,
feeding it?
you open the displacer beast's mouth and just put the food in there, and it starts chewing on it. And it doesn't look like it's going to follow you, but it doesn't look like it's going to resist you picking it up either. Meow.
So, meow.
No.
No.
I've only known this thing for 2 seconds, but if anything bad happens to it, I'm going to kill everybody and then myself.
Yep. So yeah, Ryoko will pick it up and just. This is my friend. Is it a girl or a boy?
Make a make a nature check. Second. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. 1 fucking second. That's all I want for my life. Come on, guys.
Please?
Please?